So if you're talking about time value of money, the first thing which comes in your mind, right? Already you work in bank. So first thing comes in your mind that, okay, if I say time value of money, it means money value you are calculating based on time. So how the time will change and the money value is going to change according to that, right? So one question, if I ask that, okay, fine, I'm going to give you 1,000 rupees or $1,000, right now, or maybe 1,000 rupees I'm going to give you after 5 years, which one you are going to prefer? Okay, so obviously we'll say that, okay, I'm going to prefer the 1,000 rupees right now. Okay, why you are going to choose the 1,000 rupees right now? Because if that 1,000 rupees you will invest anywhere or you will deposit, maybe you are going to get interest on that. So that 1,000 rupees can be 1,000, 100, 1,200, 1,300, 400 in the next 5 years or coming 5 years, right? So obviously the value is going to change and it's higher, right? And second thing, the uncertainty. If you're not taking 1,000 rupees right now, there is no guarantee that next year I'm going to give you 1,000 rupees, right? So this is very important to understand that how the money value is going to change based on that, and the money value is having more worth. If talk about this 1,000 rupees, this 1,000 rupees is having more worth, more value than the 1,000 rupees you are going to get in future, right? So this is what we have to understand here. We have to talk about time value of money. Okay. So normally, if you are talking about time value of money, two things will come in your mind. Okay. Either I'll be talking about future value or I'll be talking about the present value. Okay. Either I'll be talking about the future value or I'll be talking about present value. Why only these two things? Because either I'll be saying that, okay, fine, 1,000 rupees, 2,000 rupees, somebody is depositing, what will be the value after 5 years, 6 years, or 10 years, right? So we'll be talking about the future value of the amount. Or sometimes we talk that, okay, fine, if you need 10,000 rupees or maybe 1 lakh after 1 year or 2 years, how much amount you should save every month, or how much I should invest, how much I should save. So we talk about this, we think about thinking like that, right? So either we'll be talking about future value or we'll be talking about present value. Okay, so already you know this earlier, like we were using compound interest and simple interest. So for compound interest to write like P into 1 plus R divided by 100 to the power n, right? So we don't write like that. Now we say the future value. Okay, we say future value. So we talk about future value is equal to present value into 1 plus R to the power n. So this is the formula for calculation of future value. Okay, present value is your the cash flow, the cash, the amount which you are having right now, currently you are having, that we denote with PV, present value. R is your rate of interest, N is the time period. Okay, N will be your time period. Okay, so this is our first formula about which we are going to learn. Okay, so formula you have written. Okay, so already we got the formula, that is future value is equal to present value into 1 plus R to the power. So now take an example. Suppose I say that, okay, you are having 10,000 rupees with you. If you are having 10,000 rupees with you right now, means present value is 10,000. If I say rate of interest is 10% and time period is, and then I say, okay, tell me what is the amount you are going to get after 3 years, right? So we how we calculate, we just calculate like this way. Future value is equal to present value, we'll put as 10,000. 1 plus 10% means 10 by 100. So we can write as 0.1 to the power as 3. So how much you'll get? This much we are going to get. You can put in chat box. You can send message in chat box. They're calculating with me. Okay. So this is how the money will be 13,310 after 3 years, right? So this is how we are going to use the formula. Okay. Now here question comes, when we have to use this formula. Okay, how we'll identify that when exactly we have to use this formula, right? So in any question, if they say that find the amount at the end after ends, if they're telling find the amount at the end of 3 years, find the amount after 3 years, hence 3 years. So these all words tells about future. Okay, so in any question, if they say these words you are finding, if they say find the amount at the end of 3 years, find the amount after 3 years, hence 3 years, means we have to calculate future value. Okay, one more thing you have to keep in mind, that only normal calculators are allowed. Scientific calculators will not be allowed in the exam, right? So how we'll do this calculation? Suppose I say, okay, you have 1 plus 0.1 to the power 20. How you are going to do the calculation? How you are going to do the calculation? So suppose if power is higher, what you can do? First, you calculate 1.1 into 1.1 and press is equal to it. Just multiply 2 times 1.1 into 1.1. Okay. Just 1 second. I'll download calculator so that I can show you. Okay. So just multiply 1.1 into 1.1 and press is equal to it. If you do that, you are going to get 1.21, right? And then if you see your left hand side, you will see here power as 3. You will see here 3 this side. So we have multiplied only 2 times, but it's showing 1 extra. Like we have just multiplied 1.1 into 1.1 and we have pressed is equal to it. So we have multiplied 2 times, but it's showing 1 extra. So it means that if I need power 20, here it should show 21, right? So you just keep on pressing is equal to button unless you see here 21. Okay, because it shows 1 extra, you need power 20. So just keep on pressing is equal to button. When you see 21, stop it, because that will be your answer for 20. Okay, so you just keep on multiplying. Okay, so you just multiply. So something like this you'll get. You understood? I'll just unmute you so that if anything is there, you can clarify. Is it clear? You want me to repeat?
Can you please repeat, sir?
Yes, sir.
Sir, we couldn't
Yes.
able to see that calculator clearly, sir. Can you please zoom it out?
Okay. You do with me. First multiply 1.1 into 1.1. Okay. Just multiply 1.1 into 1.1 and press is equal to button. Okay. And here you have seen power 3, right? You are seeing power as 3. That means you have multiplied 2 times, but it's showing 1 extra, right?
Yes, sir.
So if you want power 20, means here power should come 21, right?
Yes.
Okay. So just keep on pressing is equal to button in your calculator. When you see 21, stop it.
0.77.
Yeah, so that will be your answer because it shows 1 extra. So when it shows 21, I'll stop it. That is the answer for 1.1 to the power 20.
Sir, if suppose in the calculator that power 3 is not available, means how can we calculate it, sir? We have to press 19 times, huh? Or 20 times. Like
No, like how you will count. Suppose they say 60 times, then you can't keep on counting both, right? So by the calculator, which shows that.
that. Okay, sir.
Understood? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So let's see one question. Are you able to see my this formula page, or I have to yourself? Everybody mute yourself. So let's see it's a simple question. Then we'll go how we are going to solve it. So suppose this is very simple question. If you invested $2,000 today in an account that pays 6% interest, with interest compounded annually, how much will be in the account at the end of 2 years? Okay, so this is very simple question. They are telling that $2,000 you are investing now, or 2,000 rupees you are investing now. Okay, and rate of interest is 6%, and time is 2 years, right? So how we are going to calculate? We can just find future value is equal to present value into 1 plus r to the power n, and of course 2000 into 1.06 to the power. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Anybody is having any doubt, any question? No, then
No,
we'll
sir.
go look for one question. So I'll just give you one question also. I'll be posting the question in chat box as well. So you can write down as well, and also you can look in the chat box and you can copy that. Okay. So the population of a town is 1 lakh. If the rate of growth is 4%, what will be the population after 5 years? You can look in chat box as well for the question. So the population of a town is 1 lakh. The rate of growth is 4%. what will be the population after 5 years. So which formula we are going to use? Same future value, right? So can you just solve it and tell me the answer? You can post in the chat box.
Sir, 1,21,660.
And one more thing you will remember, I'll just tell you one more thing. Suppose sometimes when you will multiply this power 1.1 to the power something or like that. Okay. So you got some answer like this, suppose no 6.72346123 like that, something you got, right? So when you are getting after multiplication, when you are getting values like this, don't round it or don't take only just two values. Okay. Because if the value is more, suppose instead of 10,000 it's 1 lakh, it's 10 lakhs, 5 lakhs, so that will bring that will make huge difference. Okay, so either you take full value, or at least 5 digits after decimal you take. At least take full value or at least 5 digits after decimal you take. Not for the final answer you can choose from the option, because option will be given. When you are multiplying, when you are doing the calculations, that time don't round it. Don't take only 6.72 and then multiply. Don't take 6.724 and then multiply. Okay, so don't round it that time. You take at least 5 digits after decimal. For answer, whatever is an option, you can select it. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is just one more simple example is there. John wants to know how large his $5,000 deposit will become at an annual compound interest rate of 8% at the end of 5 years. So this is also same simple question, but every time you are not going to get same simple question. What they'll do, they will say compounding quarterly, half yearly, monthly, like that they will put it in the question. So you can remember this. If they say annually, okay, I hope everybody got the answer. Yeah, fine. 7346 is correct. Okay. Now come back here to my screen. If they say annually, so R and N will remain same. Okay, R is your rate of interest and N is number of years. This will remain same. If they say half yearly, so if they're telling half yearly means in a year 2 times, right? Half yearly or semi-annually they are going to tell. So in a year 2 times. Okay, so that will be, so R will be divided by 2 and time will be multiplied by 2. So whenever they say half yearly, keep in mind we have to divide rate by 2 and time should be multiplied by. If they say quarterly, quarterly means 4 times, right? So 4 times means R will be divided by 4 and time will be multiplied by. If they say monthly, means
12.
Yeah, divide by 12 and multiplied by 12, because in a year 12 months. So don't worry if they say monthly, quarterly, half yearly. Your basics you have to make it correct. Any question half yearly, quarterly, monthly they are telling means the basics should be correct. No need to worry. Okay, and the formula remains same. Just R will be divided by either 12 or divided by 4, and N will be multiplied by 12 or 4, depend on the question. Okay, understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So let's see one question. So I'm just telling the question and then putting in chat box as well. Mr. X deposited rupees 8,000 in a post office savings account 3 years. So Mr. X has deposited 8,000 rupees in post office saving accounts for 3 years. If rate is 8%, how much amount he is going to get at the end of, how much amount he is going to get at the end, compounded quarterly? How much amount he is going to get at the end if compounded quarterly? So here also same thing. This is your future value question, because we are asking what is the amount at the end, but here they have added compounded quarterly. Okay, so whenever they say quarterly, so quarterly means I told rate should be divided by 4. So you convert it. So rate should be divided by 4 means 8% I said means now it will be 2. And time should be multiplied by 4. 3 years means now 3 into 4 means 12 times. So this will be your new one. Okay. Then you have to put in the formula. Present value is 8,000. 1 plus 2% means 0.02 to the power of 12. So you can solve it, right? You don't want me to solve. So just find out first 1.02 to the power 12, how much? Multiply 1.02 into 1.02. You will see power 3. If you want 12, you have to keep on pressing the is equal to button. When you see 13, you have to stop it and then multiply in 8,000. Got the answer?
10145.934.
Okay. So everybody got the same answer. Anybody is having any doubt? This is also one example. Suppose you deposit $1,000 in an account that pays 12% interest compounded quarterly. How much will be in the account after 8 years if there are no withdrawals? Okay, so same logic will apply here. Present value is 1,000 and rate as compounded quarterly. So 12 divided by 4 means 3%. N is equal to 8 into 4, so 32. Are you solving? Are you getting this answers?
Sir, question please.
Yeah, this is the question.
So once do calculation, sir, please. Once time.
32 times.
Wrong answer. Every day.
So you will see like this 1.03, right? So you can open your calculator. First multiply 1.03 into 1.03. 1.03 into 1.03 and press is equal to button. If you do that, you are going to get this, right? Everybody got this?
Got, sir.
Then you
Yes.
have seen here power 3 as you want 32. So 32 means power should show 33. One extra. Keep on pressing is equal to button. If it shows 33, stop it. So for 33, you got 2.5750,
2575.08.
right?
Yes, sir.
2.575082 you got.
Yes, sir.
Then multiplying 1,000.
Yes, sir.
Clear now how to calculate?
Yes, sir. Clear. Sir. Thank you.
You can make note also. Next to the question, you can make note that 2 times we have to multiply and power always shows one extra. So we have to keep on pressing is equal to button. When it shows one extra, we'll stop it and multiply.
Yes,
So that
sir.
in future you will remember this. So this is what we have talked about future value. Next formula we have as present value. Okay, next formula we have present value. So what we call as present value means future value divided by 1 plus r to the power n. Like normally inflation will be there. So we talk normally we say no that okay fine. Right now the value is 1 lakh. But if we go back 3 years, 5 years back, that 1 lakh will be equal to somewhere 90,000 or 95,000. Right. So how this cash flows has been discounted over the period of time, that we call as present value. So hope you have written down this formula. Please mute yourself if whatever you have to ask, you can unmute and mute yourself.
Sir, did not write the present value formula, sir.
Okay, again I will write it. You can do that. No worries. So for future value, you have seen present value into 1 plus r to the power n. So you want present value means this 1 plus r will come this side. Present value is equal to future value divided by 1 plus r to the power n. Okay, so you can make the formula. Just we have interchange. Okay.
Yes.
Everybody has written. Now tell me this. Can I write present value formula like this? Can I write like this also? Is there any difference?
Yes, sir.
Oh, sir. Yes, sir.
You can write, sir.
You can write. Please mute.
Sir, of course, sir. We can write.
Right, sir?
Is there any difference in both? Can you tell? Is
No, sir.
No, sir. No difference.
there any difference while doing the calculation?
No, sir.
Fine. So you remember board mass rule, bracket of division, then multiplication, then addition, then subtraction.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So remember that when I'm writing formula like this, first we'll do division, then multiplication, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Bracket of division, multiplication, addition, then subtraction, right? I will tell you this, why I have written formula like this. I'll tell you later. First, let's see this simple formula which I have written, right? Present value is equal to future value divided by 1 plus r to the power of n. Okay. So suppose I'm telling that, okay, if you are having 10,000 rupees after 5 years. You are having 10,000 rupees or you want 10,000 rupees after 5 years. How much you should invest now if rate is 8%? If I'm telling this simple, right? It means this is your future value. This 10,000 rupees you want to get after 5 years, right? So this 10,000 rupees you want to get after 5 years means that is your future value. You're planning to get it in future, and rate is 8%. So you have to calculate present value. So directly you can put in the formula, divide by 1 plus 0.08 to the power of 5. So first solve 1.08 to the power 5. Okay. So hope you know
One
how to
point.
do calculation now. 1.08 into 1.08 and then press is equal to button. If you're looking for power 5 means you keep on pressing is equal to button. When it shows 6, stop it. Got the answer? Now, when to use this formula? How we'll get to know that we have to use present value formula, right? So if in any question they say find the amount, invest right now, currently, before, beginning, ago. These all words tells about present, right? Right now, currently, before, beginning, ago, right? So if any question says that, okay, find the amount to invest right now, to invest currently, what is the amount we should invest in the beginning, before, ago. So if in any question you see these words means we have to use present value form. Okay, is it clear? Okay.
Sir, mainly this formula is used for mutual funds. Am I right, sir?
Yeah, you can use it because obviously you are expecting so how much you should invest now. Any kind of investment you are making means you will be having some returns in mind, right? So some expectations.
Yes, sir.
So obviously you discount and you check, okay.
Of
Or
course.
normally if you're planning also for any future investment or any future savings and all, you plan like that, right?
Sure, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, but these words you remember what I said right now, currently, before, beginning, ago. Now, just now I have given you one question regarding population. Same way we'll just look for present value, but I'll just change it now. Okay. Same question, just write down the population of a town. The population of a town is 1 lakh right now. If the rate of growth was, the rate of growth was 4%, you can check chat box also. What was the population 5 years ago? The population of a town is 1 lakh right now. If the rate of growth was 4%, what was the population 5 years ago? Okay, so how much you are getting?
82,877.
82,877 or 82,192?
82,192.71.
Okay, because I told after decimal, if you are having calculator, take full value. It's better always.
82,192.90675.
Okay, so 82,192 you are getting, right? Okay, now come to that we understood the formula. Now come to this formula which I have written like this. Nobody is having doubt, no, how to calculate, how to multiply and all. But the first day, so little slow we are going, so that everybody will know how to calculate and all, and then we can process it. No problem, right? So why I have written like this? This term 1 divided by 1 plus r to the power n is called as discount factor. This 1 divided by 1 plus r to the power n is called as discount factor. So when we are writing the formula like this, it means that future value I am multiplying in discount factor. 1 divided by 1 plus r to the power n is your discount factor. So present value means future value we multiply in discount factor. So this sentence you remember because this is going to help you in next coming chapters, that if you have to find out present value, it means future value multiplied by discount factor. Future value multiplied by discount factor. So you should learn how to calculate the discount factor. First, let's learn how to calculate discount factor. Okay. Suppose I say rate is 10%. Rate is 10%. Can you find discount factor for first year or for 1 year? So this is my formula, 1 divided by 1 plus r to the power n. 1 divided by 1 plus r to the power n is my formula. So 1 divided by 1 plus 0.1 to the power, right? Because only for 1 year I have asked, right? So 1 divided by 1.1, so we'll get 0.90, right? Everybody is getting 0.909.
Sir, please explain again, sir.
Okay, this is the formula to calculate discount factor 1 divided by 1 plus r to the power of n. Now suppose one question I have asked, r is equal to 10% and calculate discount factor value for first year, for 1 year. Okay, so we can just put in the formula 1 divided by 1 plus r. For r we can put 10% means 0.1, and here n means only for 1 year I have asked, means n will be 1. So 1 divided by 1.1 you do, how much you'll get? 0.909.
09.
Everybody got 0.909?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now suppose I say
So this will be the discounted amount, sir.
discount
90%.
factor,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
decimal value, not amount, discount factor we are talking about.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sometimes for
Okay,
0.5
sir.
months they ask calculate discount factor when rate is this much, and for 2 years or 3 years or second year, like that they ask. So suppose I say, okay, fine for second year now, or fine for third year. As you are having normal calculator, it's difficult, right? So what we can do, no need to worry, just press is equal to button one more time. If suppose you want for second year, press is equal to button second time. You got 0.826. Suppose you want for
Yes,
third
sir.
year, means again press is equal to button third time. You will get 0.751. I think.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
You
sir.
want for fourth year, means again is equal to button. So any doubt how we are calculating discount factor?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Just calculate for first year. Your job is to calculate only for 1 year. So once you are getting for 1 year, second year means is equal to button second time, third year means is equal to button third time. Again you press is equal to button, you will get 0.683, I think 0.621 like that, or 0.62079 or something like that you'll get. So same way we can calculate this. Now see here, present value, future value is 1 lakh, same population question. Let's see whether we are getting same answer or not. 0.04 to the power 5, right? So just calculate this. First do 1 divided by 1.04. 1 divided by 1.04 is equal to button, you will get for first year. You want for 5, right? Second year means one more time is equal to button. Third year means one more time is equal to button. Fourth year means one more time is equal to button. Fifth year means one more time is equal to button.
0.821 we are getting, sir.
Solve it, how much you are getting, whether you are getting same answer or different answer.
Same, sir.
Same, sir.
Same, sir.
Okay. Anybody is having any doubt?
192.710.
Okay. Anybody is having any doubt? I am asking
No, sir.
regarding calculation or anything, because it's first time. So maybe somebody will be very fast, somebody will be a little bit slow while doing the calculations. So no doubt, right? So this is regarding future value and present value. Okay. Let's talk about annuities. So what we call as annuity. Okay. So annuity is a series of payment. Okay. Annuity is a series of payment where amount will be fixed for a fixed period of time. Okay. Annuity will be a series of payment where amount will be fixed for a fixed period of time, that we call as annuity. Okay. And we are having two types of annuity. One we call as ordinary annuity, and second one we call as annuity due. One we call as ordinary annuity or annuity due. Okay. How we can differentiate what is the difference between ordinary annuity and annuity due? As I am telling, annuity means series of payment where amount will be fixed for a fixed period of time. Like take for example, if it's a pension, life insurance premium, EMI and all we pay, right? So recurring deposit we do, SIP and all we do, right? So obviously their amount will be fixed. Every month you are going to pay the same EMI, right? It is not going to differ. So the EMI is remain same every year for a fixed period of time. Okay, maybe up to 5 years, 10 years, you are going to pay the loan, right? So this annuity, I will series of payment, I will denote here with C. This series of payment, I will denote here with C. Okay. Now we have to talk when we are going to make this payment, when we are paying this C. Okay. Whether this C we are paying in the beginning of the year or beginning of the period or ending of the year or ending of the period. Okay. If you are making C payment in the end, we call as ordinary annuity. Okay, like I say 1st of January, every 1st of January or first week of January, every year we are making the payment. Or we say at the end of January, or maybe we say at the end of December, right? So if you are paying in the end of December, we call as ordinary annuity. If you are making the payment in the beginning, in the C payment you are making in the beginning, okay? You understood? I'm talking about the series of payments. Suppose your loan EMI is 5,000 rupees every month. So that 5,000 rupees every month or every year, any amount you're depositing or saving, when you are paying that 5,000 rupees, whether you are beginning of the month or beginning of the year or ending of the month or ending of the year. So if you are paying in the ending means we call as ordinary annuity. If you are paying in the beginning, we call as annuity due. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So here also we are having formula like future value and present value. So first we'll talk about future value of ordinary annuity. So our formula is C into 1 plus R to the power n minus 1 divided by future value of ordinary annuity is equal to C into 1 plus R to the power n minus 1 divided by R. Here C is your series of payment. Okay, C is your series of payment. How you will identify? So in whole question, wherever the word you see every year, every, annually keeping aside, each year or month. Okay, every month like that I'm talking about. So that says about a series of payment, right? So if I say every month, every year, annually keeping aside, each year. So these all words tells about series of payments. So you can identify this is your C value. Let's take one example. Suppose I tell you that after 5 years you are planning to buy a car. Okay, just after 5 years you are planning to buy a car. So after 5 years you are planning to buy a car. It means roughly I can say you need some 6 lakhs. Just roughly I'm writing. You need some 6 lakhs of rupees after 5 years, right? So this 6 lakhs is what? Future value or C?
Future
Future
value.
value.
Future value.
Yeah, 6 lakhs. I am telling that after 5 years you are planning to buy a car, not right now. And for that you need 6 lakhs of rupees. So 6 lakh is your future value. And then I say if rate is 10% and you're planning to buy after 5 years, right? So how we'll solve it? We'll just put in the formula, your future value is 6 lakhs. C we have to calculate. So I'm asking how much amount you should save every year so that after 5 years you'll be having 6 lakhs of rupees. I'm asking how much amount you should save every year. It means I'm asking you to calculate C, right? Please mute yourself.
ఆడికి ఆడి దగ్గర నేను పడుకుంటాను నువ్వు నాన్న పడుకోండి అక్కడ ఏంటి
Okay, it means I'm asking you to calculate C, how much amount you should save every year so that after 5 years you will be having 6 lakhs of rupees. So C I'm asking you to calculate. So we'll just put in the formula. So we'll do calculation. 1.1 to the power 5 will calculate. 1.1 into 1.1 and power 5 means you have to see up to 6. So you'll get 1.61051 minus 1 divided by R is then 6.1051 you can send this side. So here it's multiplication. If it will come this side, it will become division.
Sir, yearly nearly about 98,000.
98,278.
Yeah, you can divide by 6.1051. So 98 to 78.48. So understood? Any doubt?
No, sir.
Anybody have any doubt in calculations? How we are doing calculations? Any problem? No, right? Okay, so write down one question. You try to solve. Mr. X wants to send his daughter to a business school. For that, he requires.
Sir, can you please repeat the question once more, sir?
Yeah, just 1 second. I'm posting in chat box as well. Mr. X wants to send his daughter to a business school. For that, he requires rupees 7 lakhs. If the rate of interest is 12%.
Rate of interest is?
12%. How much amount? How much amount he should save every year? How much amount he should save every year? Planning to send after 3 years. So what we have to calculate in this question? Future value C. So we have to calculate C because future value is 7 lakhs as he is planning to send his daughter after 3 years. Everybody got the answer?
Yes, sir.
Let's see another question. Mr. X is depositing is 16,000 every year, 8 years. What is the amount? What is the amount? What is the amount we will get at the end? Rate of interest is 8%. So now tell me what we have to calculate.
Future value.
Future value.
Future value, sir.
Yeah, C here is 16,000 because it's clearly mentioned every year 16,000.
Sir, around 1,70,000, sir.
1 lakh.
Sir, 1,70,186, sir.
Everybody is getting the same answer.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is about future value of ordinary annuity formula. Okay, so I hope there is no doubt in this. Now let's come to present value. As I said, present value means future value should be multiplied with discount factor, right? So that is the reason in same formula, this will come down. 1 divided by 1 plus r to the power n will come down. So this will become your present value form. How we'll ask the questions if I have to ask present value formula question. So here I will say that Mr. X, I'm just typing the question chat box as well. Mr. X wants to get rupees 10,000 every year. Mr. X wants to get rupees 10,000 every year up to 10 years. How much he should invest now? How much he should, if the rate is or rate of interest is, rate of interest is
Rate of interest is?
12%. So now tell me which formula to apply,
Present value of ordinary.
right?
Annuity due.
Annuity due.
Not annuity due. It's clearly I have said that, what I have said? Annuity.
At the end of the year means ordinary rate.
Here I have not mentioned anything regarding the series of payment when we are making. In annuity due question, clearly I will mention that 10,000 rupees every year we want, or maybe clearly I'll mention that 10,000 rupees you are depositing in the beginning of the year, beginning of the period. So clearly I'll mention this, then only annuity due. If I have not mentioned anything regarding this, it will, all questions will be ordinary annuity only. Whether they have mentioned or not mentioned, it will be ordinary annuity question only. In annuity due, clearly they will mention 10,000 rupees depositing or saving in account or getting an account every year in the beginning, like that they will tell. Okay, is it clear?
Sir, you have written the formula there.
Yes.
In bracket, you have mentioned ordinary annuity.
Yes.
Is this the ordinary annuity formula? Present
Yes.
value of ordinary annuity or annuity due, sir?
Ordinary annuity only.
Yes, sir.
Annuity due, I will tell you. This is ordinary annuity only formula I have given. Future value should be multiplied with discount factor. So just now you have seen future value formula, no? This one, 1 plus r to the power n minus 1 divided by r. In this, I have just multiplied with discount factor. So when I'll multiply, you see 1 into this 1 remain same only. And down if you multiply, it will come 1 plus r to the power n.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we have to solve this.
Sir, on ordinary due.
No due here, no entry due here, because I have not mentioned anything regarding the payment when we are making the payment, when you are receiving the payment. Did I mention anywhere that, okay, in the beginning of the year, in the beginning of the period, you are getting it? No, I'm always talking about series of payment. That 10,000 rupees, always see that C value when you are making, series of payment when you are making, every year when you are making or depositing or getting. So they have not mentioned anything regarding the payment. Okay.
The formula of annuity due, sir.
Annuity due formula I will tell you. Now we are talking about ordinary annuity. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
How to find, whether to find the PV or the counting factor C. See, clearly I have mentioned present value means The basic I have told. In any question they say find the amount in the beginning, right now, currently, before, ago. These words tells about present value. C means I have mentioned down here every year, annually, each year means C value. Okay, clear? So now I said he wants to get 10,000 rupees every year. So C is your 10,000. And what is the rate I have given? 10%. So 0.1 for 10
12.
years.
12%.
12%, sir.
Fine. So 12%. 12%. You know how to solve it, right?
Sir, 83,333, sir.
Let's see what others are getting. You can post in chat box. You can check 1.12 to the power 10, how much you are getting. 1.1. You are getting 3.1058482. Everybody is getting this. 1.12 to the power 10.
Yes, sir.
No, sir, it is showing wrong for me.
Okay, 1.12 into 1.12. How much it's coming? Is it correct? 3.10588482.
Correct, sir.
Yes, sir. Correct, sir.
Correct, sir.
Calculation. Now tell me what is the answer? 56502.4 or something, right?
502.1593. This is 502.1593, sir.
So everybody understood? Any doubt? So till here only we'll stop today, and annuity due
Okay,
and EMI and other things will continue tomorrow.
If you like our content, do like, share and subscribe.